Hey everybody, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a little bit different, kind of choppy, but we will be giving some updates on the Hellcat. I didn't really record a whole lot after, doing the bedliner paint job on the truck. We just kind of ended up getting busy with family and friends, running around, nothing too interesting really, just kind of hanging out with friends and family. Then I came back and John has a whole horde of sea-doos now, as well as ripping up his whole front yard. I don't think I'm allowed to go out of town again. All right, so we're headed back to Florida. We got our car trailer in tow, so John should be happy. Maybe we can find some more sea-doos to load this thing up with since he has a new addiction. Hey everybody, welcome back. All right, so let's talk about Hellcat real quick and what ended up being our delay on this thing. So with the Dakota, when we went to the paint store, one of the tints for our normal paint was out of stock. So we ended up getting this paint mixed in a different brand. So long story short, we sprayed the truck, pretty much everything cab forward, fenders, all of that. It won't show up on camera, but when you're out in the sun and just the perfect light at the perfect angle, you can almost see through the paint. And when I saw the transparency in it, I started looking into it a little bit more. And this paint is actually a pearl coat, so it's a little bit thinner than normal. So I went out and I got some more paint for the truck. That way we don't have to worry about running out. That way we can do kind of in the backs of all the fenders, do it nice. So pretty much we are just going to respray it, but mix it 2-to-1 instead of 1-to-1, and we should be good to go with a heavier coat of paint. So as most people know, this truck has already been repainted once before, and that's kind of where the issues came in. I don't know if you can see this very well, but the paint was very thin. As soon as we touched it with the sander, it ate right through it. Other spots, however, if you can see, that's peeling a little bit right there, all around the top edge on the bumper. So we can't paint over this. We have to strip all this paint off. And being plastic, we pretty much have to do it by hand with a sander. But that's kind of the best way to sum up how the whole truck is kind of turning out. What we thought was just going to be a simple job, correcting where it was baked by the sun a little bit and shooting some color, ended up into priming the whole thing, stripping all that Bondo off of it, and starting from scratch on most of the truck. But here it is, we're back at it, and the whole truck should be painted by the end of the week. So we had about a 2-week timeline to do it, and as you saw, things didn't quite go as planned. I ended up having to leave, and it was either rush and put things back together, or y'all know how John is, he likes things perfect. So we decided to take a little extra time and do this thing right. All right, so here we are, day 2 back from vacation. I didn't upload a video yesterday just because it got kind of late, and we've been trying to hurry up and knock out some of this. So if you remember back before I went on vacation, we ended up not painting the tailgate because we ended up cutting a hole to put our Dodge Charger factory backup camera. We're going to be touching up a few spots. As you can see, that's where he cut off one of the studs doing the nut certs, getting these fenders prepped to be on our Hellcat Dakota. So that way all the brackets and everything lines up right. As you can see, we got more nut certs here and up there. So we're getting ready to do our final wash. That way tomorrow we can spray all this stuff our final time and get it knocked out. As you can see, we got our bed re-primed this final time. That way we can have a solid base and it won't be splotchy or anything, so you won't see any light or dark spots. And the other side as well. It's finally all body worked. We kept finding little tiny cracks in things and can't really paint over that. So we end up sanding out all the little cracks, re-priming spots. It's kind of weird, the situation from the repaint that they had before. Also, while we had the primer out, we went ahead and shot our hood for our 3rd gen Ram over there. That way we can get this thing back together as well, so we can get it sold. Anyways, be sure to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next video. We should be getting back on a regular scheduling, as well as being over, probably helping John with the Hell Ram swap, as well as trying to get the Bronco knocked out here ASAP.